Hey guys, welcome back. So this vid is obviously clearly on the demon Governor Marbas, his initial invocation, some information about him, okay? And again, those who watch me regularly, I keep my vids as short as possible. To those new, welcome, thanks. Guys, again, if you appreciate the time that I put into vids, the knowledge that I'm sharing, show the like, share the vids. It obviously helps me out. And again, if you need any of my services, from teachings to spell work, to invocation tarot readings, just simply hit me up and I'm gonna get back to you and help you out, okay? So firstly, his sigil, I'll show you now. I'll chat a bit about him, and again, it is not a spell, it is an initial invocation and some information about entity. A very versatile entity, by the way. So that's his sigil. And I deliberately always hand draw to show you guys I'm not an artist, so you don't have to stress about it yourself. Just keep it as accurate as possible. And the reason I'm showing you that is because for your initial invocation or future thank you invocation or spell work with entity, you always want to have a page about that size. You don't have to draw the sigil that big. You want to have entity sigil there hand drawn. Obviously you can print it as one on the side, but for the petition, the written word, you want to have his hand drawn sigil there. And on top is incantation, which is Remik Tassa Ubareka Piasa Ika Marbas. Okay, you're going to use two candles, one black, one yellow. His name scribed on both. You can either use frankincense oil or eucalyptus oil to embalm with. Okay, if you wish to, you don't absolutely have to, but if you want to, you can bind that with copper wire, place them together, sigil next to it or sigil behind it, pinned up somewhere. Okay, some basic offerings, wine, nuts, cold meats seems to go quite well with him. A bit about him. He's like more of his astral image, and his energy as such is that of like a lion. He does come often with a roar, a sense of roar, that ferociousness. Even in human form, he's massive. He's extremely powerful and strong. Okay, and I'm telling you these things for a reason, and I'll get to that in a sec. So that's a bit about his appearance, his feeling and vibe. Even for those who first reach out successfully to him, you might get that approach of you feel like a prey. There's a predator close by. That's his presence. But because you call on him for his assistance in the relationship, don't back away. Don't be afraid. He actually won't attack unless you're going to do something stupid. But you stay the course. You know what you're doing. Everything should be fine. Okay. He is a being of truth and secrets. That sounds contradictory, but it's not. So this is good for you to know. He's a being of truth and secrets, which he would obviously help you achieve in your life. He's fantastic for healing of physical pain, most other pains as well, but more physical. He's great to work with for healing spells, spells of power, self-power, spells of sight and insight, which, trust me, to you guys, some might sound like, what the fuck? It's actually amazing. It's amazing. To have insight and understanding is truly powerful. He's wise, and there's a good reason I'm telling you this. He's extremely wise, like King Bilal. He's wise as hell. He's incredible to meditate with. And when I say to meditate with, right, once you invoke an entity and you're going to go into meditation now, and you're going to do, for example, a meditation on memory, on knowledge, on remembering, of accessing your memories and stuff, to do it with this type of entity consciously is extremely powerful, because it will help you latch onto that attributes and energies so much better. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Anyway, he's also really logical, straightforward, scientific. So for those who resonate with that type of energy, reach out to him, because the more similar you are, in a lot of cases, it actually helps with the relationship. So again, he's extremely versatile and unique. The reason why I told you those things is because the more time you spend with entity, right, any of them, you automatically start getting their characteristics and aura rubbing off on you. Not changing who you are. So don't think I'm going to say like you're going to go schizophrenic. But their attributes, and this is why I mentioned it to you. You want that strength, you want that wisdom, you want that power. Okay, let me spend a bit more time with it being like Marbas, for example. Because you're going to start to get some of that for yourself in a good way. Always in a good way. Okay guys, again, if you need any of my services or guidance, simply hit me up and I'm going to get back to you and I'm going to help. Okay, be good or not.